Good evening and welcome to Thursday night on Bad Dog Comedy TV, live on YouTube and Globehead, the show where improv titans are locked in improv combat. Now go wild in the chat for your teams of improv titans for tonight, starting with Calamari Game with Edward Choi, Nicholas Blanchard, and Brian Edwards. Next up, it's Duff Swings with Fat Al and Sharjul Razul. Next, we have Rizzoli and Isles, a.k.a. Alessandra Vite and Ted Hambley. And last but certainly not least is Rock and Roll Siblings with Peter Judaki and Nicole Passmore. Now, please go wild in the chat for your host. It's Shannon Lahaie.
Hey! Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday night. Welcome in. Welcome to Bad Dog Comedy TV. Thank you so much to Seann. Seann in the booth giving me my applause I so desperately need here in my apartment. Thank you so much, Sean Murray. And thank you everyone here for watching. I'm very excited to get into it. This is our third night of Globehead, and it's the final night of our preliminary nights. What does that mean? It means that we've had 3 nights of this going on where different teams have been competing to try and get to the semifinals. We've had 2 nights. This is the third of the night. And then the next nights are semifinals. That's huge. It's like going to regionals. And tonight, it's no exception how great the teams are. You saw everyone coming in. I'm excited to watch them play. Selfishly, I've been very much putting a lot of enjoyment and joy into this show. So I hope you have too, because I'm not worried that it's going to deliver. Now, if you are watching from home and you haven't seen an improv show before, I'm just going to give you a heads up that this show requires a lot of you to help us out. So we're going to be coming to you for suggestions, because what you're going to see tonight is improv. It means it's going to be made up on the spot based on those suggestions. So how can you help with suggestions? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say some things and you're going to put them in the chat. So maybe something that you would say, maybe something that I would ask for is what's something you would find in an attic? Okay, let's practice with that. So do me a favor, type in the chat, think of stuff in an attic, and then type that into the chat. Type something you might find into an attic into the chat. Oh, that's a fun little practice round. Do you need another practice? That's fair. Hey, what is something that you would wear on a good day? What's an item of clothing that you'd wear on a good day? Think nicely about that. So, something finding an attic, an item of clothing you'd wear on a good day. And also, hey, just what is an object that you have right now within your vision? Like if you look around where you are, what's an object you see immediately? Throw those into the chat, just type them up, get some practice in there, and look at that. You're already helping and participating with the show. Some things about what's happening tonight is we are Bad Dog Comedy TV, which means that we operate here on YouTube, and everything that you're going to watch tonight comes to you free of charge. Although we do have a lot of amazing improvisers working with us tonight, and we do love to support them. And so how can you help us support them? You can donate, just like it says here, baddogtheater.com/donate. If you go to baddogtheater.com/donate, you can donate money to a registered charity and help keep comedy like this moving and going in this time of needing more live comedy. And a fun thing to note is we've just opened our in-person education space. So you can also be donating to help us keep and maintain that space. So please, baddogtheater.com/donate. Maybe you can't donate, you don't have the means, but you still want to help out. You can hit the like button. You can hit the subscribe button. You can hit the like and subscribe button. There's no limit. You can do all of it, and you can keep coming back and checking out all the different shows we have happening here. There's an archive of shows on our channel. Please go back and watch them, but also more Globehead happening on Thursday nights. Okay, I think I have talked sufficiently enough to get some chats going on, but also to get you riled up and hungry enough to meet our teams. So I'm going to invite in all of our teams that we have performing with us tonight. Sean, do you mind throwing everyone in? Just a reminder, we have people like Rizzoli and Isles, Duff Wings, Calamari Game, and Rock and Roll Siblings. Yeah. Look at this energy. Look at that energy we're bringing into things. Already very excited.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello. You know what I said? I did say before the show, make sure that you're being physical within your
Yeah.
spaces. Everyone took that joke, and I was so happy.
You did say that. You said that, yeah.
I did say that, and I'm very pleased that you're very pleased. And we have a good crowd watching as well. So yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Here's what we're gonna do to start things off: is we're gonna play a group line game. So how this is gonna work is we have all of our wonderful improvisers here. We're going to play a game called Sex with Me, and Sex with Me works like this. I'm gonna be coming to you for a suggestion. Remember the suggestions you put in the chat earlier, and I'm gonna be taking those and doing a fun little word game with them. So let's say that the thing you gave to me is coffee. I would say sex with me is like a cup of coffee. Great first thing in the morning. Or sex with me is like a cup of coffee. I only like larges. Okay. So
My God.
not the one I did in rehearsal. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Morning
great.
and large. So specific.
So perfect. Great. So then you get the gist of the game. So that's how this is going to work. How's everyone feeling? You ready to play around at Sex with Me together? Beautiful. So to start things off, I'm going to go to your suggestions. I'm going to start with something that you might find in an attic. So let me look through this. It was said a few times in bold. So we're going to say a chest. Chest. I love chest. So we're going to say sex with me is like a chest. Okay? And take it away.
Sex, sex with me is like chest. I like enlarges.
Sex with me is like chest. Checkmate.
Sex with me is like a chest. I hide in it when I get scared.
Sex with me is like a chest. There's a bunch of garbage in there.
Sex with me is like a chest. If you keep digging, there's buried treasure.
Sex with me is like a chest. It's gone rusty from disuse.
All right, okay, I got one. I had one ages ago, and I tried to get in there, and then Ted took mine, and that's cool. But sex with me is like a chest. Your grandmother gave it to me.
All right, perfect. Let's move on. Let's go to get to something you wear, an article you wear, clothing you'd wear on a good day. There's lots of great ones. My favorite about getting this out of the chat is when an old one will come through. So like old documents or fedora or ooh, I just like my favorite hat. There was something about that makes me laugh very much. It's just not specific enough. So we're gonna go with sex with me is like my favorite hat.
Sex with me is. Oh God damn it! Sex with me is like my favorite hat. There's a lot of head.
Sex with me is like my favorite hat. It fits.
Sex with me is like my favorite hat. I found it in Kensington Market.
Sex with me is like my favorite hat. There's a sticker that says 7.5 inches.
Sex with me is like my favorite hat. You gotta bend it so it feels more comfortable.
Sex with me is like my favorite head. It's too small.
Sex with me is like my favorite hat. Better on a bald head.
Nice. I like that there. Let's go with our final suggestion. So what is something in just within your line of sight, an object within our sight? We have some good ones in here. Like there's ball of popcorn or there's an egg timer, but I really liked blue Gatorade.
Okay.
Sex with me is like blue Gatorade. I will remain on your tongue for a long time.
What a great smooth line to end on with Fat Al. And if that ended and you're like, no, bring me more of him, don't worry. We have more coming in just a moment. We have Duff Wings coming up in just a second. Before we bring them in, I'm going to just get you back in the chat for some suggestions. Hey friends, when you think of a dangerous place to work, what's something that comes to mind? So do me a favor, think of a dangerous place to work, then type that thought into the chat. And while you're doing that, now I'd like to bring in Fat Al and Sharjah Rasul from Duff Wings. Please run towards us. Oh my gosh, it's Duff Wings. Hello, friends. Hello. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hi. I'm so
How are
excited to
you?
have you here. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Aces.
Great. Wouldn't it be nice? Why don't we just go into a nice little casual chat now for everyone to watch?
Wonderful.
I love it. But as much as I'd love to have a casual chat, you're both here to play a casual game called Number of Words. And this is how this game works, is each of you are going to get a specific number of words that you're allowed to speak in. So if I give you 3 words, you have to speak in 3, or, more words, you'd speak in more. That was 4, so it was more than 3, so that still worked. But everyone at home, I think, gets the gist. So one thing that we need is to get you a number of words. I have a little dice roller up on my phone with different capacities of numbers on them.
Still gambling, I see.
I'm gambling, and I'm trying to make it look like it's part of this. All right, you called me on it. So I am going to get you number of words for you each that I've pulled up. My goodness, okay, this is going to be interesting. So now we just need to find out where this is taking place for you. I'll give you your words each. So we're going to give Sharjah, you're getting 4 words.
Great.
Okay. And Fat Al, you're getting 1.
But.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. There we go. It's perfect. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to find, so we have some great suggestions. So what do we got for dangerous places to work? We have coal mine so many times. We have a slime pit. We have a dynamite factory, which I kind of feel like that's the one. It made me so happy, but there is a same page club with the coal mines, but we've got to go with dynamite factory. So just to recap, we're going to do Fat Out with 1 word, Sharjah with 4 words, and you're in a dynamite factory. Let's go with the scene.
I remembered. It's your
birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Explosions.
What? This? I mean, why would...
Birthday.
Okay, so we're...
exploding!
Oh! Delayed dynamite! Whoops!
No!
Huh. We're ghosts now. Okay.
Regeneration.
Who thought? One life?
I
love me. I know.
Touching
means nothing when ghosts
are
ghosts, but us,
we
just love each other
forever
and ever and ever.
Ever.
But look, everyone's dead.
Good.
Okay, but look, everyone's dead. Good. truer improv words have never been spoken. Okay, friends, now here's something I didn't explain to you before, but now you're going to have to do. Guess what? It's up to you to rate that scene you just saw. So when you watch that and you had to give it a rating between 1 and 5, 1 being like, oh, that was fine, and 5 being like, that is amazing. I love that. What would you rate it? Would you give it a 1? Would you give it a 2? Would you give it a 3? Would you give it a 4? Would you give it a 5? Do you see how I counted up? Let me know in the chat. Throw your scoring and your rating for that team. What did you think of Duff Wing's very moving scene about 2 people in a dynamite factory murdering everyone as well as themselves because of a fun game and then coming back as fun ghosts? What did you think of that? Give us your ratings in the chat. While you give us a score of 1 and through 5, I'm just going to remind you all once again that you can donate to Bad Dog Theater. But, if you just go to baddogtheater.com in general, not only will you be able to donate there, there's all sorts of cool things you can check out on there. Do you like a podcast? We've got the link to our podcast. Do you want to sign up for some classes? You can sign up for some classes. Did you want to see what the archive of our past live shows on YouTube have been? We have that all there. So please go check that out. Now I'm going to take a look at these scores coming in. So we have some ratings coming through. We have a 5. All right. We have a 5. Oh, we have 5 bombs. That makes sense. There's another 5 bombs that are there. 3. Okay. Let me just do some adding up of some stuff here. We've got to give that a score. So, if we've got 2 fun and that and this. So I'm going to give them, that looks like that scene was a 4. Okay. It's hot 4 to start out the night. I'm loving it. All right. But that's, hey, you're like, hey, I want more than that. I want more improv. Not to worry, because I have more improv coming for you in just a moment. And as we bring in a team, I'm going to ask you for more suggestions in the chat. Busy in the chat if you can. What is a place that you would like to go on for a first date? When you think of your perfect first date, what is it that you think of? So give us a location in the chat, a non-geographical location in the chat for somewhere you'd like to go on a first date. And while you're putting that in the chat for me, I'd like to introduce Rosolian Isles. Please welcome in Rosolian Isles. Oh, look at these 2. Oh my gosh.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to you.
Welcome
to you.
Welcome to you. We all made it. We're all here.
We all made it. We're live. So far, who knows what can happen? Did you see that last scene? You could blow up at any minute.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did watch it.
So you two, you're going to be playing a game for us called Tinder Nightmare. Mm-hmm. Now, some people might be familiar with Texter's Nightmare, where one of the performers can only read lines from like a play. What is the twist here with Tinder Nightmare?
Well, you see, I'm single-ish. And I've been on the Tinder app for a little bit, and so I'm going to read. My only form of dialogue throughout the scene will be things that I've said and has been said to me through the app of Tinder for Valentine's. You see,
and Ted, you'll have to justify.
I will have to justify and be the other person in the scene, responding to whatever those lines are.
Okay, perfect. And in order for you to do that, you're going to need to know where you are on this date. So to go back to this this question I got for the chat, a date location. We have lots of great suggestions here in the chat. Jill says Sneaky D, says Emily. I love that. Nick, we have Cheese Shop. We have Bowling Alley, Therapy Waiting Room. Emily, what dates have you been on?
I like Therapy Waiting Room. Do you want to do Therapy Waiting Room?
Yeah, okay, let's do Therapy Waiting Room.
Yeah,
You're down to that? All right, we're doing Therapy Waiting Room, everyone. This is, sorry, my cat wants to be in the show. This is Tinder Nightmare with Rosolian Isles, Therapy Waiting Room. Please take it away.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
You're making my blood sugar rise.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you need a cookie or a granola bar?
No. I like the cut of your jib.
My jib? I actually came here because people say things like that to me and I can't help but think they're being sarcastic. So, maybe it's best if we don't talk right now.
Oh, you're a bot. Okay, my bad.
No, I'm a real person. I'm not. Is that why you're here? You think people are robots?
Are you in Prince Edward County every weekend, or?
Oh, every other weekend, I like to get out of Toronto for a bit, see the northern, eastern. I'm not completely sure where it is.
Lots of chicks dig scars money well spent.
Are you asking to see more of me? Do you want to see my scars? That's.
Oh, good.
I mean.
Casually, sure.
Oh. Okay, wow. I've never. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
But every year with global warming, it gets rainier.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe a relationship now isn't
listen,
supposed to.
You may have forgotten a few things, but don't worry. Tinder is like riding a bike. Here's a refresh on how to make your comeback a success.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. 1, stay active.
Okay.
You have a charming smile.
Thank you. It's really nice. Look, I mean, I don't want to sound weird, but like, I came here to get some help, and you're doing it all for me. I don't even know if I need to.
I'm a big fan of your description that just says "man."
Yeah, I mean, it's what's on my shirt, just man. I always, I have this issue with feeling looked down upon.
I'm only in town for one night. What are you saying?
I'm just saying I'm a man. I'm a real man, and
Hey, look. What's that one thing you spend too much money on but don't regret?
Probably this. I gotta say, this was a lot of money, but meeting you's been a real treat.
Where's that tattoo, though?
How did you know about that? That was my rock bottom moments when I got that Rocco's Modern Life tattoo on my back.
Oh, good.
It's not good. It's a show that hasn't been on the air for years, and I regressed into my childhood, and I just...
Listen, I have a couple of work meetings, but otherwise, no idea.
Is this work for you? Is this is this your business? Am I just some client to you?
I've never been to a steakhouse.
Well, that's your problem, okay? Look, I am getting mixed messages from you. Are you the doctor?
Heart emoji.
Heart emoji to us all. Friends, what did you think of that scene? Was that a 1? Like 1 heart emoji, or was that a 2, like 2 more like Rocco Bottom? The Rocco Modern Life reference made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. Was that 3 heart emojis? Was it 4 heart emojis? Was it 5 heart emojis? 1 to 5. Let me know in the chat, please. Throw in your scores now and let us know what you think on a 1 to a 5. I feel like I need to talk more to Alessandra about who that person was she was texting on Tinder. Great. So let's have those scores come in. Oh, wow. We already have them coming in hot. This is great. So we have a 5, a 4, a 4. Okay. Okay. This is very similar. So we've got a 5. That. So I'm going to give this scene, is bad. This is a 4. Oh no, we've got to go 5 coming in. This is a 4.5. This is a 4.5 of the scene, friends. It's a 4.5. Woo, that's hard. This is stressful. Figuring out the scores. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to lose momentum that we have going. So let's bring back in Duff Wings. Duff Wings, get back in here. Duff Wings. Hello, friends. Oh, they just appeared. Now, Duff Wings, I brought you in a bit early to chat with, but there's going to be some fun things we need to do in the scene. Like, for instance, if people were to write stuff into the chat for your scene, they'd probably write something like fun song lyrics. Maybe so if they think of lyrics in a song, they could type that into the chat, my heart will go on, or something more relevant to today. They could also type in their favorite movie lines, like I'll never let go, Jack, or my heart will go on, or Hobbs and Shaw. I never saw it.
They say Hobbs and Shaw in the movie.
They say Hobbs and Shaw.
That's the first line. Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, it probably is. But those are great things for people to be writing into the chat that would be really, really helpful for this next scene, because we are going to be playing a game called Pickup Lines. And here is how Pickup Lines works. Sharjal and Fatal will be doing a scene, and during the scene, they will be making a sort of motion towards our brilliant tech stage manager, Seann Murray, in some way indicating to him that they're ready for a line. And what Sean's going to do is he's going to take one of the lines in suggestions that you put for us in the chat, more like Rocco Bottom, like we see right here, and that is going to be the next line that you say, Sharjal and Fatal, in the scene, and you have to justify it and keep the scene going. We have some great things in the chat for lines, but I also need from everyone is what is a great superhero duo and an unusual superhero duo. So not an already existing one. We're not talking Batman and Robin. We're talking about a superhero duo that is incredibly unusual. So we've got some great lines in the chat. We can throw in some unusual superhero duo. That's something very unusual to get these things going. And, as that comes in, is there anything you want to say, Duff Wings, to maybe intimidate Rizzoli and Isles? This is going to be your last game of this match. So
I just want to say thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for raising the bar for us to smash through.
Yeah, okay. And I want to just tell Vide, how come she hasn't responded?
Why ain't you responded?
Why didn't respond? Yeah, from one of those messages.
Harsh words from this team of Duff Wings, and we have your unusual superhero duo here for you. It was said in various ways. I love it, but you are going to be the Rat Boys. You are the Rat Boys.
Okay.
You're going to be doing a superhero duo, the Rat Boys, in Pickup Lines. I give you the Pickup Lines scene. Take it away.
All hail Mickey!
All hail Mickey! For Mickey, we provide the cheese.
Yes. Listen, it's amazing for us to have our annual meeting of the Rat Boys. Sad that there's only 2 of us left.
As you see, the rest have fallen for all the traps. They're getting quite conniving with the traps. You see, it's no longer just mouse traps. It's one of those things where they lure people in. They leave one of those messages under a box where people go to the box, they lift up the box, and they pick up that message which reads, "That's not my cheese.
That's not my cheese."
And as soon as they say, "That's not my cheese," other rats come up and say, "What do you mean cheese? If that's not yours, that's going to be my cheese." And then they just take out the rat. And it's a lot of rat on rat crime that's happening right now.
That's what we're talking about. We've become distant. We've become distant. We've forgotten the Rat Boys motto, which is our Rat Boys motto. Oh, Hobbs, you'll never be a Shaw. You put the other rats in their places. You're not a Shaw. You're not a Shaw. You're not a Shaw.
That's right. Be furious and also fast.
Yes. Quick.
That's the thing. All right. So First order of business, I guess, which is we might as well go for a soda.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
The fizzly, bubbly drink of the rat gods. But listen, last time I drank a little bit too much soda. Remember last time? And I said, it's not worth winning if you can't win big. Like a big bottle of Mountain Dew. I drank a 2-liter. What was I thinking?
Well, you were thinking right. Because that's what rats do. The way we drink soda, because sodas, they get us stronger, they make our minds more confident, and we got all those shirts made, just to intimidate people that read, all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what. Because you know what rats love? DJ Khaled.
Yeah,
DJ Khaled's one of us.
Yeah, you know what? And you know what? DJ Khaled was originally a rat. Yeah,
but
you didn't know that. Yeah, rat history. Hey, here's another fact from rat history. Here's another one. Turn around, Bright Eyes.
Huh? Why? What do you mean? Huh?
You've lost your tail.
I've lost my tail. Oh no!
You're becoming a man. You're going from a rat boy to man.
From rat boy to man? No! I can't become man, because once I become man, I am so much smarter than your friends, and no, I don't want to be smarter than any other rat. No, I must remain dumb, because dumb means you're not intimidating, and that's when we attack. When people don't think you're intimidating, but once you're smart, people will come after me. E equals
when you're
MC
smart,
squared. It's happening.
When you're smart, this scene is a 5.
I love a scene that's going so well. The audience can't wait but to rate it. This scene is a 5. I'm never gonna forget Fat Al looking into this camera with so much earnest and saying that. Wonderful friends. Well, on that note, what did you think of the scene? Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Or was it a 5? Please let me know in the chat. Get your suggestions in there about how you felt about the Rat Boys to Men. I'm seeing nothing but 5s come through. We've got a 5. We've got this scene. This is, I think, the fastest we've ever got a rating for a scene. 5 rats. Oh my gosh, it's gotten 5 rats. It's a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5. Friends, I think, as the scene itself said, this scene is a 5. Absolutely. No matter what. Perfect. Sean Murray is a 5. Just because we have Sean Murray in the booth, friends. What a treat. What an absolute treat. Give it up for Sean. Also, give it up for yourselves in the chat. Just giving us these suggestions, helping us keep the show going. And you bet it, I'm saying that because I need you to give us another suggestion before I bring in Rizzoli and Isles to do their second scene of the night. And what I need from you is what's a lower severity crime, like a Martha Stewart level crime. You know, I know she went away for insider trading, sure, but when you think of a Martha Stewart crime, what do you think of? We need a Martha Stewart type of crime that 2 people might need to solve. Throw that into the chat. A low severity crime. Thank you so much. Just get that typed into the chat. While you're doing that, I would love to have Rizzoli and Isles come back in here. Look at these 2. Ready to solve crime.
I love, but it doesn't have to be insider trading. It could just be a crime that would make you go to the same jail.
Yeah.
That Martha Stewart went to.
Yeah, the same.
Like you wear white and you play tennis and stuff like that.
Crochet blankets.
And the guy who produced Survivor comes and has meetings with you, and then by the time the show's over, you have a show. People didn't follow this closely? Is it just me? I just know a lot about it.
Could you write a book about the Martha Stewart incarceration?
Mark Burnett visited her a lot in jail, and then she came out, had her own version of The Apprentice.
Perfection.
She had her version of The Apprentice?
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about Martha Stewart right now, I'm going to be honest.
She's always making money.
You two are going to be playing a game called Shoulda Said, which is very exciting. And the way that this game works is you are going to be doing a scene. You're going to be going along, giving your dialogue. But at any point, in my own little microphone world, you won't see me, I'll say, shoulda said. And you'll have to stop and restate the last thing you just said, but you'll have to do it very differently. So if we do a bit of an example, Ted, just say any sentence for me whatsoever.
This is the best burger I've ever had.
Shoulda said.
Oh, this is the best taco I've ever had.
Shoulda said.
Oh, this is the best dinosaur I've ever had.
Go so good.
It's gonna work like that. It's gonna work. Honestly, it's gonna work exactly like that.
It's gonna be great. Love it.
I'm so excited. So that's the scene that you two are gonna do. This is your final scene up against Duff Wings. Do you want to say anything to them to intimidate them?
Wow, Duff Wings.
Duff Wings. I just want to say as a wing, I like that. I like the wings as a thought as well. Wings are my favorite food.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And much like a wing, you're gonna be fried. You're gonna be grilled.
But I prefer it baked and with the sauce on the side. So that's how you're gonna.
Yeah. So it gets saucy later, and we'll be like, "Oh, where do the bones go? Back on my
I like
plate,
to measure
or is there
how
a
much
little dish?
sauce I put on my wings. So that's what's gonna happen to you. Is some wings will be
I'm gonna
full
say
of
that
sauce.
theirs was more biting and concise.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, good.
That's
compared to
what's
yours.
gonna happen to them.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
wings are more full of sauce. That's my
Mhm.
choice.
Yeah. It's like $15 for a pound. What is this?
Let's find what it is. What is this Martha Stewart level crime? We have lots of great options.
What do we got?
Like didn't cut the rose stems properly, or phantom jaywalker,
Ooh.
Phantom jaywalker.
Phantom
hawker.
jaywalker.
Having a
Phantom-
faux hawk.
Yeah.
Stealing a hawk.
Yeah,
Money
stealing
laundering. Stealing salad. Nabbing
Stealing
jeans.
jeans,
I'm
practicing
overwhelmed.
without
Okay,
a
what
license.
should we
Practicing
do?
what without a license? Oh.
I feel like having a faux hawk got a real good reaction out of
Yeah.
Alexandra.
Sure,
And
sure.
I kind of want to go with that.
Okay,
So
that's
let's,
good.
Let's go with should have said. Your suggestion is having a faux hawk. You're solving this crime. Take it away.
Tommy, did you see what was going on in there?
Ugh. Of all my years on this force, I've never seen something like that.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot.
disgusting. It's disgusting is what it is.
It's I just needed to let you know that this is my last day on the job.
What?
It's my last day on the job. I can't do this anymore. It's too much.
Ah, come on, Francine. If you're gonna let that bother you, I mean, you shouldn't have been a cop in the first place.
I shouldn't have been a cop in the first place.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I shouldn't have been a cop in the first place. This was not for me. I should have had a totally different life. I should have gone back in time. Oh, should I go back in time? Is that what I'm supposed to do? What kind of advice is this on my last day? You're my number one partner. You tell me I shouldn't have been a cop in the first place? Did you not like working with me?
It was more supposed to be a motivational tool. It was supposed to be kind of like, oh, you weren't supposed to be a cop in the first place. And you'd be like, well, I'll show you. I'll take that faux hawk. I'll rip him off his...
What are you going to show me? You're going to show me how you never cared for me as a cop, as a cop
wow.
partner. I thought, we gave each other gifts every moment. I'm sorry. You know what? Next time, why don't we just not even know each other anymore? You want that? When I'm done forever.
I think we're part of different generations of policing. Mine's more old school, and I bully you into doing what I want.
You are 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, it's a different generation.
Okay. All right. Fine. I guess I'll get out of here then.
Should have said.
I guess I'll stay right here, and I'll sit on the floor, and I'll make myself very comfortable.
Should have said.
I guess I'm gonna be in that in-between place between the door and like the vestibule to outside, and I'm just gonna hover right there, and I'm gonna be like, you can talk to me if you want to, but also I'll be there.
Don't stand in there.
No,
That's
look,
where
I'm doing it. I'm standing there.
It's where everyone throws their trash. It's full of used pizza
No,
crusts.
it's here. I smell the trash everywhere.
Well,
I guess you aren't giving me a goodbye gift then, huh?
No, I mean, I could give you something I got around my desk. I've got.
Should have said.
I mean, I could give you something from my pockets. I could just hand it over. I could give you my wedding ring. Could just,
Yeah, I'll take your wedding ring. Oh my god.
That was a different form of policing. I was supposed to say, I'll give you my wedding.
Which I'll go. Don't put it on my finger. Put it on my eye.
Should have said.
Put it on my. Oh my god! Put it on my toe. That's so trendy.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Here, I'm giving it. Putting on you.
Along with I shouldn't have been a cop. I should have gotten married. You know what I mean?
Should have said.
I can't get married. I have a problem where I treat men very badly. It's not fun. It's just a disappointing thing. I can't. I don't see them as people.
You're Jeez, that's.
Sorry if I'm gonna cut it for real right now.
I mean, you're cutting it real, partner.
Tommy.
Yeah, that's my name. Look, you're really unloading a lot of things. This was
Should have
supposed.
said.
Look, this is the most we've talked in 4 years of being on the force, and I gotta tell you, I'm digging your vibe.
That was a great scene. My cat literally started knocking stuff over at the start of that scene. What a time. But still very fun, very interesting roll around. Thank you so much, Sean Murray, for jumping in and helping out with that. But friends, what did you think of that investigative scene? Was that a 1? Was that a 2? Was that a 3? Was that a 4? Was that a 5? Was there wedding rings that you wanted to put on your toes? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you feel like in the chat. Tell us there. And I'm going to tell you guys that there's small things that cats can climb up on and knock. It's been a day. It's been a day. Friends, let me see in the chat what we've got going on here. We've got a 5. We've got a 4. We've got another 5. We've got another 4. Oh my gosh. See, this is another 5 and 4 and 5 and 4. This is another 4, a 4.5. And that means, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But oh my gosh, we've got a tie here? Wait, what's happening? What have I done? What have I done? Friends, we've got a 4.5 and a 4.5 and a 4 and a 5. That means that both of these teams scored a 9. My God, this is crazy. So this is what I need from you in the chat right now. Just blast into the scene. Do you like Deaf Wings? Did you like Rizzoli and Isles? Let us know in the chat. Whoever gets the most votes right now in the chat is going to be who's moving on into the final round. Do we have Deaf Wings or Rizzoli and Isles? Throw it into the chat. We've hit a tie with this first round with 2 9s. This is unprecedented in the first round. So please let us know in the chat. Throw in your names of the team that you want to move forward. Oh, come on, cat, vote, right? My cat should vote after everything that happened. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, we've got Rizzoli Niles. Oh, we've got a VD for president. Edward gives it a 5. Deaf Wings. Okay, come on, friends. All right, it looks like the votes are in. 1, 2. We've got 2 for Deaf Wings, but 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's only one person. So 2 for Deaf Wings, but 3 for Rizzoli and Isles. Friends, moving on to the final round is going to be Rizzoli and Isles. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for Deaf Wings. What a tight first round. What absolute dream. So Rizzoli and Isles, we're going to see you in the final round. Deaf Wings, thank you so much for playing with us, but Deaf Wings doesn't help because we have a wild card spot in our semifinals that they are still up for. So you might still see Deaf Wings at our semifinals, which is next week. But for now, we're going to thank them, and we're going to bring in our teams for our second round of 2 teams going head to head. And before we bring in our first team of the second round of matches, what I'm going to ask for you to put in the chat is, can I get a genre title, a genre of something, of a movie? So maybe it's a horror film, or there's lots of different types of genres. Just throw that into the chat. And hey, while you're putting that genre into the chat, maybe you want to think of a title of a movie that hasn't been named. So why don't you think of a genre that you want to do, and then give us a title of a movie that's never been made before. A brand new but completely reasonable, and by reasonable I mean whatever it is, you make it up, they make it reasonable, title of a film. So you put those things into the chat for us, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to welcome in the first team of our second round, which is the Rock and Roll Siblings, which is Beta, Judaki, and Passmore. They had to step out, and these 2 stepped in, so...
Those aren't our names. I'm
no,
Snake.
Yeah, Snake.
This is Snake.
My name is also Snake.
Yeah, we're
2
both
Snake.
Snake. Our parents named us both Snake, but you can call me Blood, and you can call them Blade.
Yep. My name is Blade because I'm dangerous and very straight.
And sharp.
Right.
Very straight, yeah.
Very straight.
Blade's
okay, so
straight as an arrow, yeah.
So Snake and Snake, but also Blade and Blake. Blood.
Rock
Sorry,
on.
Blood. Fantastic. So you 2 are musicians. You're rock and roll musicians.
Scream at the devil.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we're musicians. Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's where you made the devil. And great, perfect. So we appreciate you coming here because you said that you wanted to do what most musicians have to do, is that they have to learn how to act eventually in their careers.
Yeah, we've had a full rock and roll career. We got to pivot. You got to pivot in 2022. So
we've released 12 albums. All of them were named Blood.
Yeah. Got confusing after a while.
Yeah, I tried to look up it. It looked like you only had 1 album. But
we got 12, and they're all named Blood. And now we got to get into acting because we've done the music thing. So
perfect. Well, what we're going to do to help you get into acting is you are going to do a scene. It's going to be a scene that's based on. It's going to be in the style of a specific genre, which we're going to get for you. We have lots of great genres popping up. We have an anime. We have a Christmas movie. We have a coming of age story. And we also have high school, which I feel like is where the coming of age story would happen.
Went there once. I went there once.
Well,
I've been there once. Yeah, we both got kicked out.
Perfect. Well, I think that it's great to start with what you know. So why don't we go with a coming of age story?
All right.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And for a title of your new coming of age story, I gotta say, I like the title of Men Who Moisturize. Men Who Moisturize. It's a coming of age story for rock and roll siblings, their first foray into acting. So with that, let's take it away.
Richie.
Yeah?
Richie, my body's been changing lately.
No way. So is mine.
No way, Richie.
Tell me about yours.
I don't know, Richie. It's embarrassing.
You want more popcorn? It's my 13th birthday.
Yeah, I want more popcorn because we're two wholesome 13-year-olds, and I haven't gotten into liquor or drugs yet.
No, I like milk and my mother.
Me too. I like milk and your mother too, Richie. But I gotta be honest. Look, when I reach for the popcorn, do you see how scaly and rough and disgusting my little hands are?
Oh, gross. Why are you so gross and scaly?
I don't know, Richie. I feel like an 80-year-old man. My skin's all dry and shit.
Oh my God. I'm gonna text your crush, Maybelline.
Please, please, Richie, please.
She says gross.
Richie.
Yes?
I'm gonna stand up to you for the first time in my little life.
No, you're not. You never are, because I'm a millionaire and my dad owns BMO.
I know your dad owns BMO, and that's the better way to bank. But you're mean, Richie.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. And you know what, Richie?
I'm a comedian.
No, Richie.
Yeah.
No one laughed at your talent show at high school last week.
Shut up.
No one laughed.
My mom did.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Richie?
What?
When I reached to grab that popcorn, I saw your hand in the little popcorn bag.
Shut the hell up!
And I saw that it's scaly and disgusting like an 80-year-old man.
No, it's not. My mom got me $1,000 lotion, so no, it's not. Okay.
Yeah, it is, Richie. We're both going through puberty. We're scaly little monsters. But maybe we don't have to be.
Last night, I felt attracted to a fish.
I've been there with the fish. What a great first scene to start out our first set. Thank you so much, rock and roll siblings. Friends watching at home, what did you think of that scene? What did you think? Was that scene a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Or was it a 5? Make sure you put it into the chat and vote on how you felt that scene went. Lots of great, like, earnest moments of acting coming out from those two. I'm very excited to see where their music career pivots to. I like Milk and Your Mother too. I want to collect all the quotes from all these shows and see what we come up with, because it's going to be very interesting. So get me all your votes into the chat. We still have some votes coming in. Because we've started another round, I'm just going to remind everyone that, hey, if you haven't yet, if you're just joining the show, you can still hit that like button. You can still hit the subscribe button. And you can still go to baddogtheater.com/donate and make a donation towards Bad Dog Theater. It is a registered charity, and we are performing all of this for you online for free, but we also have lots of classes and education that you can sign up for, and we also want your Bitcoin. Please give us your Bitcoin. Please give us your Bitcoin. Okay, so we have votes coming in. We have a 5. We have a 5. We have 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. That scene was a 5. All right, we're starting out with a hot 5 to start of the night. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Rock and Roll Siblings. Friends, we're going to bring in your next team in just a moment. But I have, you best believe it, I have more suggestions to ask from you, please, in the chat. In the chat, if you can type for me a couple things. Type for me in the chat, what's a piece of advice that you've gotten throughout your life? You know, like something along the lines of cheaters never prosper. Or just like something, a piece of advice that you can throw into the chat for us. And hey, while you're thinking of pieces of advice, maybe you also want to think of like, what's an inspirational quote maybe you've heard in your life. It can be either from a famous individual or an inspirational quote that you are making up in this moment to write into this chat. It's a little different than advice. It's an inspirational quote, so feel free to go a little wild from that. And throw those things into the chat for us while I welcome into the show our fourth and final team to be welcomed in. They are sponsored and available now at McDonald's. It is Calamari Game. Please welcome in Calamari Game. Okay, we have Brian Edwards, Edward Choi, and Nicholas Blanchard. And
please just refer to us by our numbers. It's all we have now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, of course. So 68, 022, and 3.29. 3.29. Wow.
That's the price of a double cheeseburger.
That's the price of a double cheeseburger available now at McDonald's. Okay, so Calamari Game. My numbered friends, we are going to be playing a game. It is, again, similar to when we played earlier, but with a bit of a twist. So we're going to be playing pickup lines again. But here's the twist on this. We're going to be doing a scene. And in the scene, what I need from people is an aspirational job. If you can also throw that in, just as your suggestion for the scene. So an aspirational job, something that you would aspire to have. They have to get the McDonald's branding in there, of course. And the way this scene is going to go is they're going to be talking. And Edward, you're only going to be speaking in Korean. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Edward is going to be speaking in Korean. And Seann is going to be putting up the translations, which are your quotes, over front. And that is what your other team members, and sorry, I did say your name. I should have referred to you as 022. But and 68 and 3.
Do I have assurances that these subtitles are going to be 100% correct? Yes. If they're not correct, I'm going to be so mad.
No, okay? Yeah, they are. They're absolutely going to be 100% correct. We do, thankfully, our technician does speak fluent Korean.
Great.
So everyone watching at home, please rest assured that no matter what you're hearing 022 say, that is the exact same as what
because, I mean, there are over 400 contestants in the Calamari Game, and for some reason 022 is the only person of color.
I know.
So please respect that.
Please be respectful.
It's bad enough that we remade a Korean intellectual property, gave it like some ham-fisted sponsorships, but like
we're not proud.
This is ridiculous, okay?
Perfect. Great. I'm loving this. So let's go through the aspirational jobs. and I love, there's lots of really fun things happening here. I'm going to go with a foot glove model. There's something about foot glove model that really stands out to me. So we're going to go with foot glove model. If you're in the chat now, we are thankful for your aspirational job, but please keep coming the suggestions of inspirational quotes or pieces of advice. Keep those coming in the chat because we'll need them throughout the scene. We do have some, but don't feel like you're giving too many. Give more than you need. But here we go. We're going to do pickup lines. We're doing it with Calamari Game, and your suggestion is a foot glove model. Thank you so much. Please take it away.
Well, to say the least, your portfolio is goddamn impressive. We're really excited, to potentially have you as part of the team. We just got a few questions for you.
Honestly, Ji Sung, you've got the look that the feet are looking for.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 지성이에요.
Oh,
this guy knows what we're about. He knows what we're about.
No, we're not focusing on the wet look this year. That's so 2020. We're moving forward. Don't you worry about that. No,
we're
none of that.
Real glad you're on the same page.
저는 한국 사람인데 캐나다에 태어났어요.
Yes, we're not like those glove people with their shameless sex sells attitude.
Who needs hands? You know, when a baby is born, it starts grabbing with its feet first.
Yeah, exactly.
Using your hands as a social construct. So we're really glad.
I've never heard of a hand fetish.
저는 아주 배고파요. 맥도날드 어디에 있어요?
My God. It's like you read our campaign ideas ahead of time. Did you cheat?
So listen, I hope you've had time to look over the contract. Is there anything that you saw that, you know, or your attorney saw that you want us to clarify, or
any concerns, questions,
Yeah,
comments?
yeah.
강남 스타일 너무 재미있어요.
No, hey, we're all gonna sign NDAs. Don't you worry.
Don't worry. Your past is not gonna be a factor. Your sordid past, the fucked up shit you did is, you know, we don't care. We just love.
Hey,
your foot,
what happens in North Korea stays in North Korea. We're all agreed.
아 씨발 너무 죽고 싶어요?
Yeah, we'll just wipe that all the records. We'll wipe all the records. You're right.
I'm on
right.
your Instagram. I'm clearing out your Facebook. Don't worry, we'll take care of you. We take care of family.
아 시끄러. 미국 사람께 새끼야.
Yeah. Where things are rolling here, you know.
I apologize for the leak earlier in the press. We've destroyed that newspaper. Just literally, we've ruined it. No more trouble from now.
나는 그것을 좋아합니다.
Oh, whoa! We can
really see the feet. This is beautiful.
I like any scene that ends with "we can really see the feet." Beautiful, especially one that's not about music. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. What did you think? What did you think of Calamari Game and their commitment to the McDonald's bit throughout the scene? Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Or was it a 5? Please let us know in the chat and vote in to tell us what you thought of Calamari Game and the fact that they have no names, only numbers, and that Edward was eating a full-on McDonald's burger in between speaking fluent Korean, by the way. That's fluent in 2 languages, and I have stumbled over my tongue several times throughout just this. So, you know, great. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have numbers coming in. We have a 5. We have a 5. I mean, we have a 6, but it's from one of the members in the team. So, I mean, you know, that's you know, good on, you know what, good for you for trying. And another 5 though. So 5, a 5, a 5. This is also a scene that's a 5. This is another 5. Look at these 5 squid. I don't know if we're allowed to say that. It might be copyright. All right, 5 squid for Calamari. So thank you so much. Let's bring back in rock and roll siblings. Okay, let's bring back in Snake and or Blood and okay. Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry, just noodling over here on the old Fender.
I'm just scatting. Diddle-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, that's what Snake does best. Yeah.
So there's a lot of scatting required for. I assume you're a heavy metal band.
We are, man. Shout at the devil, brother.
Yeah,
okay.
With that devil.
I'm joking.
Get in that devil's face.
So for you two to start, I'm gonna describe the game in a minute, but for you two, you know, look at these 2 party people. I'm gonna ask everyone to think of what's a location where you'd like to party. What's somewhere you want to party at? If you can let me know in the chat, viewers at home, look at these 2 party goers and tell me where it is you'd like to go and party. Because you're going to be playing, again, a game that we played earlier, but it's a number of words again, where I'm going to be taking my dice roll thing here. I'm going to roll you some numbers for each of you.
All right,
and then
we need that, Shannon, because we spent our whole lives out of goddamn control.
Yeah,
we've been out of control, so we need someone to give us limits. You know, we feel like God.
Yeah. So we need to sort of rein you in. Otherwise, it might be too much greatness. So I will absolutely be getting numbers for each of you. I'm just rolling real quick here. Okay, you know what? This is pretty good. And so I'll give you each your numbers. So Beta, You,
I think you
my
mean
name's
Snake.
oh, sorry, Snake. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Snake.
That was close, brother. That was close.
That was real close.
Jesus
That's so
Christ.
embarrassing. I don't even know
We're
why I
gonna yell
said
at
that.
that devil. We're gonna shout at that devil.
Yeah. Oh, yo, you know. So, Snake. Snake. It's scatting Snake. You're going to only be able to speak in 9 words.
All right, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Okay, that's pretty decent. And then Noodling Snake, you've got 3 words.
Okay. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
So as
3,
everyone
the number
remembers
of the
from
devil.
before,
Yeah.
they can only speak in that many words in the scene. And in terms of perfect, and the devil has 6 words.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Shout at the devil.
So here, now we got to find out where it is that you like to party. And well, again, we do have some great suggestions. We have like Wayne Manor, Glass Bottom Boat, a fish concert, Secretary of the State office party, a 24-hour A&W, a swamp, and then we have a swamp agree. And so I don't know about you, but Beta couldn't scat like that. Yeah,
Who
that's
said
true.
that?
That is definitely a snake.
Who said that?
Because only Snake can
Only
scat
Snake
like
can
that.
scat like
Right.
that.
That was a compliment. Got it.
I'm going to say that you two, we're going to have a party location. I really did like a 24-hour A&W. There's something about that made me laugh on the inside. So we're going to go with a 24-hour A&W. This is Rock and Roll Siblings, Snake and Snake. Please take it away.
Oh my god. Lindsay, did you see that bitch?
I saw her.
Let me tell you about her. She can just...
Why crying, friend?
Because she totally stole my look for...
What a beast.
You fucking didn't even let me finish what I was saying.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, she totally stole my look for prom 2.
Not prom 2.
Yes, the prom after prom 1. That bitch.
Prom 2 matters.
I was going to wear my thong, and that's
so hot.
Exactly. I wasn't going to shave my pubes.
No pube hair.
It was going to be so hot, I'd die.
Lindsay must die.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because yes.
Let's kill Lindsay.
Let's kill her tonight. She is at home.
A poison burger?
That will be hard because she doesn't eat.
Poison Diet Coke?
That is perfect because she loves that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so do you know where she lives?
Yeah, I do.
You are fucking lying to me, bitch, aren't you, huh?
I'm not lying.
Okay, good. I needed to know for sure, like...
I love you.
Oh my god, I am in love with you.
Oh my god!
Yes, I've been thinking about it since yesterday morning.
Want a kiss?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I wasn't being asked, but yes, I do. Friends, what did you think of that scene? Was that scene a prom 1? Was it a prom 2? Was it a prom 3? Was it a prom 4? Was it a prom 5? Remember that prom 2 matters, but still we're doing the 1 to 5 system. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5. Please vote. Let us know in the chat what you thought of that scene. That was our last scene from Rock and Roll Siblings for this round. Maybe not entirely. It depends on how things go. So please tell us in the chat what what you think. Oh, they're already coming in. This is very exciting. Okay, we do have a 5 and a 5 and a 5. We do have a 4 and a 4 and another 5. So I would also give this. I would say this is a 4.5. We're giving this a 4.5. It's a 4.5. It's a 4.5. This is how I do things. I tried to get fancy in the last one with like 0.1s and 0.2s, and it just confused everybody. So we're doing in the 0.5s. You get it. We have a final scene of this round coming for you very soon. And before that happens, I am going to rely on you yet again for a suggestion. Now here's a nice, just straightforward, easy one. Very, very simple. What is a non-geographical brocation? That's right, a non-geographical brocation. When I said, how should I describe a brocation? They said, pretty self-explanatory, and I agree. So when you think of some bros at a location, and you think that's a real brocation situation, what do you think? Please put it into the chat, and I'd like to welcome back in, sponsored again by McDonald's, please, a calamari game. Yes, calamari game. Oh, in the middle of, sorry, did I catch you in the middle of?
No, don't mind me.
Don't worry about it. No.
Okay, great. I won't refer to you as names, but 68 022, because I noticed that 68 is just 68, but it is 022, and then a 3.25. Wait.
Nine. But,
nine. Sorry, I
it's on a paper towel, so don't worry about it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Oh wow, you really you went on all out. Okay, great.
The budget is not great on this show.
That's fair. Well, I don't know about that, because the next thing we're about to do might beg to differ, because we are doing a close, a medium, wide scene. And how that works is at any point in the scene, all three of you have to either be in a close, medium, and wide, but not ever the same one at the same time. So if one of you is doing a close, another one is doing a medium, the last person has to be wide, and you're going to be achieving that by doing exactly what you're doing. And so you'll have to continue the scene and constantly make adjustments and justify as you do. And you're going to do that with a suggestion, and that suggestion is, we've got great things for brocations. In all honesty, now that I see some of these suggestions, it is really obvious what a brocation is. Thank you everyone for helping me. So we've got your mom's house. We have Xbox, an open garage, the locker room at a YMCA, a fantasy football draft party, a dispensary, Wendy's drive-thru. Okay, there's great ones. If we keep going down, we'll never be able to move on. Oh my gosh, Monster Energy Drink Factory. We did have an energy drink. I'm gonna go with, nothing feels broier to me than a fantasy football draft party. Okay. So we're at a fantasy football draft party. We're doing a close, medium, wide. It's the final game from this round with Calamari Game. Thank you so much. Please take it away.
Guys, I'm almost. I'm almost done with the chili. I'll be right back.
Don't forget the goddamn Fritos.
Yeah, I won't forget the Fritos.
I can't pick quarterbacks without Fritos on my chili.
Hey,
Jeff.
Brian, give him a break, okay?
Yeah, Jeff, thank you for telling Brian.
Whoa. What are you telling me to take a break?
I'm telling you to take a break, okay, Brian? That's exactly what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to chill out, okay?
Okay. Frederick, you don't have to stick up for me all the time, all right? Come on, let's just draft their guys, okay? The draft is gonna be any minute now, okay?
I'm ready, willing, and able to draft kickers, quarterbacks, linebackers, the coaches, I guess? But I just need to know that my Mountain Dew requirements are being met. Do we do the dew today or what?
The tight end is the key position this year, okay? You're so screwed.
This guy doesn't even know football. Why is he even here? I'm pissed. That's why I'm in the corner.
Frederick, we heard what you said from over there.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh, sorry.
That was kind of fucked up.
Okay. I can't even look at you right now.
I can't even look at you either.
Did I make this weird, guys? Huh? Should I leave? Huh?
I'm the one leaving.
I've done for you guys. I've helped you move. I delivered your wife's child. Okay.
Bro, I know you delivered my child. That's cool. And I knew we were doing Jaeger bombs at the time, and I really respect that you were able to do that. But bro?
What? Fuck this. I'm out of here.
I love you, bros. I love you. You're my bros. I love you more than my wife. Or my ex-wife. Or my mistress.
I love you, bros, too, and I know we fight a lot, and, oh shit, the chili's burning. But I really insist on informing you guys that, I love you too, and, but also I should probably let you know that, Brady retired.
Damn!
Oh my god. Friends, it's great to see some bros just being bros. Alec, I completely agree. Friends, you need to tell me what you thought of that scene. We had 3 bros, but we have a possibility of 1 to 5 for you to choose from. Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Or was it a 5? Let me know what you thought about Calamari Game's brocation scene. So much rang true to me in there. That was very, very fun. As the scores come in, I'm just going to remind you that we still have our final round, where the winner of this round will be taking on our previous round winners, which is Rizzoli and Isles. That is coming up, so please get those scores in, but it is not too late for you to donate. All the links are down at the bottom, baddogtheater.com/donate. Perfect. Or again, just please like and subscribe. Please. Okay, we have our scores coming in. So we have a 5. We have a 5. We have another 5. We have a 4.5. We do have 3. We have an 8 from one of the members of Calamari Game, which again, I'd love to consider, but unfortunately we can't. So as we go through, this looks into this looks out to be a 4. This is a 4 for me, which means, hold on, now I gotta do this part where I add it as if I know what I'm doing. And we are, okay, so the winners of match 2 by a 0.5 is going to Rock and Roll Siblings, but Calamari Game, again, don't forget that you can come back for our possible spot for the wild card for tomorrow, but, oh my goodness, Rock and Roll Siblings. Snake and Snake, how do you feel? You'll be going up against our champions from the previous scene. This is Rock and Roll Siblings. Why don't we have our previous match winners come in? Oh, look at this.
Rock and roll, baby.
Rizzoli and Isles. This is
What up?
Whoa.
What up?
This is our final round.
Sorry, I have friends in my room.
That's fantastic. I'm excited.
in my room
We have a
too.
hearing section. So how this is going to work. This is the final round of the show. The winner of this round is the one moving on to the semifinals with the other teams from the previous shows tomorrow. Here's how it's going to work. Each team, you're going to get 1 minute to do a scene. I'm going to give you a suggestion. How am I going to do that? Oh, everyone, this whole show has been giving so many amazing suggestions. We haven't been able to use them all. I'm just going to scroll up and grab one for each of you.
Sick.
So, here we go. So we'll start with our match 1 champions with Rizzoli and Isles. I'm going to give you your suggestion. You're going to do your scene. Then when we come back, I'm going to give the suggestion to Rock and Roll Siblings for them to do their scene. And at the end, we vote, people, because that's how it's been working this whole time. So to start with Rizzoli and Isles, your suggestion, as I roll up, your suggestion is going to be revolutionary. That's your word suggestion for your scene.
Okay.
Revolutionary for your
Revolutionary
open scene.
road. Okay, we got it. I got it.
Here we go. Please, take it away.
Okay.
You've changed it all.
Yeah. It's no, I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. You're a genius. You're a legend. Painting used to be one way. Now with you, it's different.
What? No. Really?
No. Yes. You and your companion in the back there.
Ooh, my companion's in the back that you want to meet?
Yes.
Wait.
Both of you working together. I mean, nothing like it's been done before.
No,
I mean,
I can't. I can't take all of the compliments. I could give you a compliment.
me, I'm in no need for compliments when I get to experience your work.
All right, I'll allow it. Experience it. Go.
Wonderful.
We have one moment for me to say something to you.
Please say it.
In one of these paintings, I've hidden $10,000.
Is it the one filled with money?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, we're going right into another scene. This is going to be with Rock and Roll Siblings. Rock and Roll Siblings, your word suggestion is going to be dispensary.
Oh, that's where I live.
Perfect.
That's where I live.
Oh, I don't normally smoke weed.
You don't? I smoke weed 24/7, buddy.
I know. I see you on the street corner. I live across the street, and I see you smoking your reefers. And I think to myself, I'd like to be that free. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. As you can see, I am nude.
You're very cool, and you're very nude. Yeah.
So that's just my vibe. They call me Nude Ned. And,
Teach me to be free. Oh.
Okay, that's weird, but I like it. All right.
I forgot my nair on my upper lip. You know, I have to keep everything controlled on my face.
All right. Well, come in. This is my weed den.
Give me some weed and give it to me now.
All right.
Puff it in my mouth, baby.
All right.
Puff it in my mouth.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Those were your two scenes, your two upper scenes from our two finalists of today's show. And it is Rizzoli and Isles, and it is Rock and Roll Siblings. And hey, this is where I want you to just type in the name of the team that you want to see take this home tonight. Move on to the semifinals. Let us know. Type it into the chat, please. Do you want to see Rock and Roll Siblings or Rizzoli and Isles? As you type that into the chat, I just want to do a general thank you to everyone who played on the show tonight, whether it be Duff Wings, Calamari Game, Rizzoli and Isles, or Rock and Roll Siblings. Everyone has been fantastic, and I'm so grateful to all of you. But I am most grateful to the absolutely untouchable Seann Murray, who has been a huge support through this whole show, doing all of the tech. I am so grateful to everything. He's responsible for all the fun things you see popping up. He's responsible for all the music going off. And also, I heard someone earlier be like, "Oh, the graphics on this look great." That is also a Seann Murray move. So, if you see Seann Murray in person, or if you ever want to send him a nice message saying, "Hey, you're doing great," you probably should, because he's doing wonderful things. All right, let's take a look at these votes. Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, okay, so we have Rizzoli, but we also have, we have for Rock and Roll Siblings and Rock and Roll Siblings. Rock and Roll Siblings, oh no, 1, 2, sorry, I'm counting in real time. This is how this has to go down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, it's Rock and Roll Siblings that are taking this away, folks. It's Rock and Roll Siblings running home with it. Yes! Rock on! We have Rock and Roll Siblings that are our champions. Our champions for night 3 of Globehead. You'll be moving on to the semifinals, which are happening next week. You want to say any parting congratulatory words to yourself?
I'd like to thank myself and myself.
I'd like to thank Snake, and
Thank
I'd
you.
like to thank our albums Blood 1 through 12, and I'd like to thank the other teams, because that was fun. That was fun shit, you guys. Yeah.
Such
Good
fun.
job.
Such fun.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
We're on Spotify.
Nice.
Catch us on SoundCloud. If you
Check them out on SoundCloud, everyone. Look for Blood albums 1 through 12. Thank you, everyone. Thank you both so much for coming in. And thank you again. And again, yes, thank you to all the teams. Don't forget, there's still a wild card spot for next week, so any one of them could come back. But this has been great. This has been Globehead, everyone. Thank you for watching and have a great night.